Hey folks, welcome to my video. Kelly here. I really wanted to make a video to touch base with everyone who, interacts with my content, interacts with my music, interacts with my space, the space that I'm cultivating. And I really just wanted to touch base on what's going on with me as far as the music journey and whatnot. So a few days ago, I think it was like last week, but it's been like 2, 3 weeks now. I've been posting my music as far as what I have been working on, writing wise. I posted like 2 or 3 clips kind of performing the songs that I had written, and they're all new songs. And I started getting feedback, like really good feedback, from persons. And instantly when I got the feedback, I felt in my spirit like, oh, maybe this is what I should be doing. I should be putting music out there and showing like me performing my music and singing my lyrics and all that stuff. And then I just had to refocus myself to be sure to trot on the safe line as far as not getting in over my head, not getting a big head, but really staying focused, staying intentional, staying like tunnel visioned on what I am doing and what I have been doing that has even gotten me to the point that I'm okay that I haven't released music in 11 months. Like I haven't released an official song in 11 months. Because before that wasn't the case. Before I felt like I had to release a song like every couple of months, like every 2 months, or I felt that I needed to do that. And while there is that thing that a new artist has to do to build and whatnot, I think sometimes we get so lost in following other people and chasing the hype, in chasing the clout, in chasing reactions, and chasing fans that we cut corners, And I think for me, it was a wake up call that I'm not cutting corners because I'm gonna be great. And to be great, you cannot cut corners. You have to take the long way. You have to take the route where you work at it, you sit, you perfect, where you rest in seasons that are not like characterized by fame, by like fortune and all that stuff, but really in seasons where you're just battling with self-sabotage, where you're just battling with um imposter syndrome, where you're battling with, am I really this person? Like, just fixing the kinks in your minds, in my mind, about aspects of my musical journey and all that stuff. So I've really just been focusing on the songwriting aspect of my music. And it took a moment for me to realize that's where the gift and the sweet spot for me is. That's where the passion is. That's what makes me feel fulfilled. That's what gives me purpose. It makes me feel that, okay, I could live on another day because I wrote this song, and this song captures hope. This song captures joy. This song captures that there is this undying love of a Most High who wants me to succeed, who wants me to know that I am loved and I am made in His image. Like, being able to write that into music, that is what gives me it. That's what makes me feel like I'm living a life of purpose, right? And even getting to that point, it took some work, right? Because you see people around you where everyone is how you say that, like, blowing up. Everyone around you is blowing up, and you're just like, I have what it takes to blow up, but are you willing to, okay, just had to take a quick break. But it's kind of like, are you willing to do those same things, or are you actually going to find, and it was in that space where I had to let go of the hype, let go of all the things that made me think that, if I didn't have this, I wasn't going anywhere. Yep. Okay, so for me, it was really having to put away and get away from like all the hype of what success actually looked like, or what it would mean for me to be successful as an artist, what my life would basically look like. And I realized that a lot of it was a lot of hype, a lot of it was vanity. A lot of it was kind of like just being, wanting to be the person at the like wanting to push myself at the forefront. And social media is great, certain aspects of it, but another thing it does is that it makes you, it gives you a false sense of like superiority, especially if you're a creative person. It gives you a false sense that, you know, you're already at a space or a stage where you're really not, you know. And I realized all that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna quiet things down and focus on songwriting, right? And that's just the space that I've been in. I don't feel at all pressured like I used to put music out there, to, you know, go out there and show persons that I'm doing this, because it's like, if you're in this for real, there's no rush. If you're in this for the long run, if you're in this for the love, for the longevity, you're going to love every part of the journey, every stage of the journey, you know. And for me, it's just been like, I get that I have the gift of songwriting. I get that this is something I could work on, and I don't need to jump ahead and go into the forefront and be on people's screens talking this and talking that and all that stuff. I could be here, stay in this season, flourish in this season, bloom in this season, and when the time is right, I put music out there. You know, I think oftentimes it's also, you have to be strong when people kind of feel like you gave up on yourself just because they haven't seen you post music and stuff like that, you know. And it's one of those things where you can't really put everyone in your head when you're doing something but it's not looking like you're doing anything, you know. And it's not just music I'm talking about, I'm talking about life on the whole, you know. Once you're doing the internal work, once you're doing the work that needs to be done, that's what really, really, truly matters. So I haven't put music out there, I haven't had a song released in a while, because I'm doing the work that matters. And I just hope that when the time comes for me to step into that space of releasing a debut album, releasing music videos, that persons would appreciate where this journey has been, where it's come from, and all that other stuff, you know. Because it's really a battle. I will say this. Now I really get when people say, you know, this, it's not easy. Because at some point you feel like, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? You know, why am I going through those emotions of, you know, doubting my worth, doubting my skills, doubting my talent, doubting my purpose, when all of that is directly taken from the way the world is set up, and it being a space of chaos and all that stuff. What's the point of going through that, you know? And sometimes even for persons staying in a season where you're silent, you're quiet, that's challenging as well. And it was challenging for me at the beginning, because I always felt like I needed to show people, hey, it's me, it's me. Like, I feel like I was always performing for people, but I'm done performing now. I'm just really, I know what I know, you know. And that's why I haven't been putting out music, you know. So I hope this kind of, just that knowledge allows you all to grow in love with, not with me, but because that sounds strange, but just allow the grace and the love to be there in our space that, you know, you guys are part of, and that I'm honored and blessed to be a creator of, right? So is there anything else I wanted to add to that? Yeah, that's basically what it is. And I hope moving forward that I could share vlogs and I could create more content that is showing you guys the process of the music, not specifically just music, but the process of the music, right? So hopefully I get to do that. And yeah, like, we just continue on what we're doing, and to know that Rome wasn't built in one day, even if it will go down in a matter of seconds. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Peace.